We've had to deal with a lot of sacrifices with not meeting up with people and also teleworking from home. But you know that there was a study done, and Forbes is giving us access to what this study said. Study showed that people who were working from home are having sex, dating, taking naps, and doing side hustles on company time.
That's what's up.
So, Americans are excessively eating, drinking, smoking weed, playing video games, and watching porn while quarantined.
Oh, well.
Now, at the beginning of the COVID-19 outbreak, there was a heated debate for what people should be doing. Some said that this was a time for self-care, just focusing on making it through the one day at a time. Others described to the hustle porn mentality, saying you should get up early, work out, learn a new language, read 10 books a day. Okay. After conducting research into activities of the self-quarantine to determine if they were diligently working hard at home or engaged in extracurricular activities, results were that Americans drank heavily, smoked copious amounts of weed, played video games, ate a lot of junk food, and watched TV, Netflix, and porn more than ever before. Now, the study from the Nielsen Corporation, this is through Nielsen, alcohol sales were up 55% in the week ending March 21st. It found that the amount of spirits sold, such as tequila, gin, and pre-mixed cocktails, skyrocketed 75% compared to March 2019. Wine sales rose 66%, beer 42%. Online alcohol sales grew by an astounding 243% from last year at this time. Now, weed, always going up. So a lot of states were making it legal. Illinois dispensaries made about $36 million worth just in March. Pornhub, we don't know. We don't look at that kind of stuff, right, GPS? We don't do that shit. So they made about 120 million viewers. Rise in traffic about 11.6%, part of the pun on the rise. So, you know, this is what a lot of people have been doing. So the main highlights, once again, 42% have been on a date. 41% have been fucking. Almost half has said that they've had an alcoholic drink. 60% have taken a nap. Now, this is working from home activities. Remember this. 77% shopped online while on the clock at least once a week. 50% have worked for another company while on the clock with their employer. 44% reprimanded at least once for getting off task. And it goes on and on. So, Mr. Cortez, I ask you, have you been working on the side? Have you been moonlighting?
I plead the fifth.
On what grounds?
I plead the fifth. I'm not trying to incriminate myself,
okay,
but it's going to be a lot of people out here that's going to plead the fifth. Yeah, man, I had a lot of activities going on, man. I had a lot. No illegal activities, but I know that I was working on some other projects.
Okay.
You know, when I had to do my online stuff with the kids, man, if I had time before I had to go to class or whatever, I took a nap, woke back up, jumped right back out on Zoom, like, hey, kids, how we doing today?
Hey, okay.
So yeah, I mean, we use the system well, man. You at home, you don't have to prepare your lunch or anything, man. You just heat stuff up, man. Stay in your pajamas all day. It was nice, man.
Okay,
it was very nice.
That's good. GPS, what category did you fall into? I'm kind of scared to ask.
He was still working.
Let's see.
He was what?
He was still out there working, weren't you, bro?
Oh,
I was out there working, but because there was so much going on, fortunately, all of the bosses that I had at the time, and I went from, I went from 2 jobs to 4 jobs back down to 3.
He secretly has 11 jobs.
Okay. And they all really had one motto. Chris, we don't care what you do and how you do it. Just get it done.
Get it done and shut the fuck up. That's it.
That's it. So when you come into the building and it's clean, the grounds are kept, nobody's tripping over anything, there are no hazards, great. We're not looking. You're sitting over in the corner sleeping, nobody sees you. We could care less. Okay? Conversely, on the other side, Chris, the load's got to go to New York. I don't care if it takes you 2 hours or 20 hours. Get it done and make sure they're not calling me as to why it's not up there. Unless you broke down, call me. Other than that, we can care less. I got other things I'm working on.
Drive and shut the fuck up.
It shows you how people really work. In most cases, if you have competent people working for you, do your job as a manager and manage, which ultimately may mean you go sit in that office and chill out till somebody calls you. Classic example, Phil Jackson, Chicago Bulls, LA Lakers. How many times did you see this man jump up out of his skin, up and down, throwing stuff all over the place? Almost never. Why? Because you guys are the players and you guys are going to make it happen. Now, if it's going wrong, it's because y'all out there. Get it together. Okay. We can talk about it, but y'all got to make it happen because y'all out there doing it.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Michael Jackson won how many championships?
You mean Phil Jackson, not Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson won Grammys.
Did I say Michael? Damn.
You said Michael Jordan, man.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan
won how many championships?
What was that, 6?
6.
Yeah.
Six.
How many championships did the Lakers win?
With Phil 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Hard work, dedication, and just keep your mouth shut. Shut the fuck up. Just keep working. So, Ori, do you fall under any of these categories?
That's it.
So I work from home 2 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
So I go into the office 3 days and I work from home 2 days a week.
Okay.
Because of what I do, I have to be pretty much on point. So could not play around with any of those interesting statistics that you threw out there. But it is funny. It's weird when you're talking about the people people having sex and whatnot.
Yeah.
Something very interesting. There was another study, Pete, I don't know if you saw this, is that even though people were having sex, there were not a lot of people trying to have children or having children because they were scared, didn't have the money and all the things that were going on during the pandemic. So it's very odd. There's a lot of sex out there, but not a lot of babies being born because of that, which is very...
I think I know why. I think it's twofold. One was the COVID issue. A lot of people were getting false information as far as, oh, you might catch COVID like you catch an STD or anything like that. I think that was one rumor that was squashed. But the second one is just common knowledge. People were just smashing people that they shouldn't have been smashing. They probably having extramarital affairs. And, they heard our show and they heard the phrase skeet, skeet, skeet in the back seat. So they said, okay, let's just go with what they said. That's the way to do it.
But you had also job security, man. I mean,
that too.
You don't got no job. You can't raise. It's harder when you don't have no income coming in and try to raise a child. I mean, that's real.
That's true. Just make sure you have a secret key to the store closet. Then you're cool. Just set up a rendezvous point. You're all right. That's all you got to do. It ain't that hard. Just skeet in the back seat. That's all. But it is true. A lot of people have done extracurricular activities, whether it be physical or whether it be for financial needs. It's all about what Malcolm has always said: by any means necessary. You do what you got to do to survive, and from here we're gonna make it through. So I say kudos to everybody that did what they did. They tried to maintain for this whole year, and all I know is the people who were smashing. Yeah, man. Just let us know when your baptism is for your new kid that was out of wedlock, and we'll come by and we'll congratulate you and everything. So enjoy. Oh, yeah.
It's going to definitely be check 9 months down the line, man. The maternity wards are going to be jam packed, bro. I know they are, man.
Indeed.
Because this always happens. Like if it's a long winter, man, people are very connected.
Mm-hmm.
But this has been a whole year, so I'm expecting some serious maternity issues, shortages going on, man. It's not going to have enough doctors, man, especially for doing the summer months like it was.
Okay, that's true. So we'll just have to
see
wait
how
and
it plays out.
That's all we can do. But just remember, wrap it up or skeet it out, whatever works. Just don't get caught. Don't get caught, and enjoy and have fun.